Welcome back. Today we are going to discuss some Java programs. So let's see how to find the sum of two numbers. So when you are writing a Java program, you should keep in mind is that there is some basic ideas. That is here the program is to add two numbers, isn't it? So for adding two numbers, what are the requirements we require? That is for adding that two numbers are required, isn't it? And what is the next thing? The next thing is the result. That is the final result. So you should keep in mind is that we want to store all these things. For storing all these things in a program, we are using variables. We use variable to store everything inside a programming language. That is, memory is allotted for each and every data. Clear? So here, so you people know which are the data types, isn't it? All these things you know. So our program begins here with a package import java.util.star. Then what is the next thing? Our class name, isn't it? That is public class add. Give a suitable name for the class. Then opening of class. Then our main method. Public static void main string of arguments. Then open our main method. So here this program is not a printing message. This is to add two numbers, isn't it? So we require the variables. So we know the data types. So you can declare the data types for that. So here I am declaring the data type as int. That is, I am going to add two integer numbers. That is my first number. Here my first number is 5 and my second number is 10. Clear? Here I assigned the value 5 to a variable a. So for assigning a value to a variable, we have used assignment operator here. Here equal to is known as, this is not equal to symbol, that is it is known as the assignment operator. So when we are using assignment operator, whatever we write on the RHS, that is right hand side is assigned to LHS, left hand side. A equal to 5 means whatever the value on after the equal to operator, that is 5. 5 is assigned to the variable a, that is 5 is stored to a, and now a holds the value 5. Then give a comma. So you can declare another variable of this same data type. So you can give a single comma. There is no need to declare int a equal 5 semicolon, int b equal, not like that. You can give in a single line also. If you are giving in separate lines also, that is not a problem. So a program becomes more efficient if you write the program with a few steps. Clear? So the next line is, after that give a comma, then the next variable. So the next number we are going to, so I am going to store my second number. You can give any number, okay. You can give your own variable names. Okay, so keep in mind that the class name and variable name should be of different type. Don't give same name over here. If you give same name, then there should be error occurred. Clear? So this I am going to store my second number in. You can give first number equal to 5, second like that also. You can give your own variable name. So if you are declaring the variable names are smaller, then it became more efficient in writing the program. Clear? For that I am giving a, b like that. B equal to 10. What is the meaning b equal to 10? B equal to 10 means the value assigned to the variable b equal to 10. So variable means they are memory locations to hold the data. So now b holds the data 10. So the next variable is c. So for what we are using the c? For finding the net result, isn't it? For that we require a variable, isn't it? For storing that variable, result variable, also we require a variable, memory. For that we have declared the variable c. So we don't know what is the value. So we are going to find that, isn't it? So it's over. This is a declaration statement. So after the main method, what are the variables required for the program that should be declared? That is the first thing. Okay. We declared it, and after that put a semicolon. Semicolon means termination of that statement. Here you can give message like this, variable declaration. Okay, you can give a comment over here. So in the next line, we have given C equal to A plus B. Here what is the C means the resultant variable. The result comes on the variable C. So what is the result we want? We want to add these two numbers, 5 plus 10. So now 5 is in which variable? A. So you can give the variable name A. Then what is the purpose we want to do? Addition. So we have given the addition operator A plus. What is the second number? Where is the second number? In variable B. So we have given B. A plus B. Clear? So you have given the assignment operator A. So what is the purpose of this assignment operator? Whatever we write on the RHS right hand side will be assigned to the left hand side. So that is what happens. A holds the value 5. That is 5 will be taken from memory. 5 plus what is the value of B? 10. It's taken from memory. 10. Then 5 plus 10. What is the result? 15. 15 is stored to the variable C. Now the variable C holds the value 15. So this is our given termination statement. So what is the next thing? We want to print that message, isn't it? We want the net result. So we have given a for printing, we use the statement that is system.out.println and give a bracket. So that is messages should be given inside double quotes. So give the message inside the double quote, that is sum of the two numbers. You can give anything, that is double quotes, result of the two numbers, addition of two numbers. You can give any message according to your wish. Okay, so whatever you are giving inside the message, if there is any spelling mistake comes over the message, then there is no problem. Suppose instead of sum you have given SOM, sum, no problem, because that's a message, but give correct data over there. Okay, sum of two numbers equal to, and close the double quotes. So this is our message. So in which variable the result goes on? Result will be in the variable C. So we want to get that variable C. Okay, before that we have used the operator plus. Why we have given plus C, like plus and after that C? Because this is a message, isn't it? So this is the resultant variable. Our result is in this variable. So in order to combine these two things, that is first one is a message, second one is a variable. These two things are different. In order to combine these two things, we have used plus over here. So in Java, plus operator acts as two ways. That is for addition, we are using plus operator, and also for concatenation of two strings, two things. For concatenation of two things, we are using plus operator. So here plus operator act as a concatenation, CATENATION, concatenation, that is joining of two things, concatenation of two things, concatenation operator. So this program is over, and after that close the main method, close the class. So the output of program is like this. Here we have given only a printing statement, that is what is our message? Sum of the two numbers equal, that is our message, equal to plus C. What is in C? That won't be appear in the output screen. Then what is the thing in C? It's the net result 15. So students, I hope this is clear for you. So similarly, you can do the addition of 3 numbers, addition of 4 numbers by adding more variables. Okay, let's see how to find the multiplication of two numbers. Very simple, same program. Here we have given, so you people know all these things, that is package, then class name, opening of class, main method, opening of main method, then variable declaration. So here also we want multiplication of two numbers. So my first number is, you can give any number. Okay, here I have given 5 and 10. 5 is assigned to A and 10 is assigned to B. So I want the multiplication. You can give any variable C, or here I have given MUL, multiplication. You can give any variable. Okay, then variable declaration over and give the termination statement. So students, you people should give the comments while writing the program. So here I am not writing the comments, but when you write the program, you should give the comments. Okay. So what is the purpose of our program? To find multiplication of two numbers. So I am going to store my result in the variable mul. So mul equal So in Java, there is no operator like this, into. Usually in Max we are given into operator for multiplication, but in Java instead of that you have given the symbol star symbol. This is also known as asterisk symbol. This is used for multiplication. So which all numbers we want to add, sorry, multiply, that is the variable in A and B, that is to be multiplied by using the asterisk symbol. Don't give this symbol, this is wrong. You should give star symbol. This is the star symbol. This is also known as asterisk symbol for multiplication. Clear? And it is to be stored in the variable mul. So print that message, multiplication of two numbers equal. This is a message, and after that plus for joining the message and a variable name. So which is our variable mul. So close the main, close the program over. So the output of the program will be, so when we run this program, when we compile this program, there won't be no error. So keep in mind what are the things to be followed. Wherever you should use capital letters, use capital letters over there. So in this program where capital letters comes here in this line, S should be in capital letter. Okay. And also for system, the word system, first S, it should be in capital, remaining are small letters. Then close it, close it. Output of the program will be multiplication of two numbers. That is, what is the variable in number in A? 5. B holds the value 10. That is 5 into 10. The result is 50. So this is the output. Similarly, you can give division of two numbers. Sorry, subtraction of two numbers. Here we have given subtraction of three numbers. So I have added one more variable over here. So this is the program for subtraction of three numbers. So students, do this program, write a Java program to find division of two numbers. How we will find division of two numbers? So it's very simple. Use the same program for addition of two numbers. So instead of the plus operator, you give a division. So which is the division operator? In Max we have given the division operator like this and this. Similarly, the division operator in Java is also like this. This is the division operator, slash symbol. Clear? So this is the program for finding the multiplication of four numbers. So you can give your own variable name. There is no problem. If you are giving A1, A2 like that also, you can give. So while declaring the variable name, you should be aware of in which variable you are going to result. That all things you have to be kept in mind and give the codes according to your wish. So these are the things to be kept in mind. So Java is a purely case sensitive programming language. So that thing also kept in mind. Okay. So this is about simple Java programs.